I'm going to give you the roadmap of how to navigate these coming times of trial and tribulation and how to stay safe and weave your way through it. Are you ready? My name is Cassandra and I'm a human potential coach. I help people live more magical lives outside of the matrix. Now, if you've listened to my videos, you already know that the roadmap is inside of you, but I'm going to teach you how to access it. First, you're going to activate your avatar. That means get in your body, your spirit, all the way in your body. You have to feel your body. You have to have your body isn't just the physical body. Your physical body also has a physical electromagnetic field that is constantly taking in information and giving feedback. And you need to protect your electromagnetic field. So when you are using substances or self-medicating or numbing through alcohol or drugs or even certain prescribed drugs, this could be dulling your sensitivity, because you're going to have these little receptors on the edge of your auric field that are going to be rapidly giving and receiving feedback. It's going to be telling people, stay away, I'm strong. Or it's going to be, if it's weak, things can get in, thought forms can get in, scary thought forms, or the desire to consume drugs, or the societal grief, or whatever it is, And so you need to keep your electromagnetic field strong. And you keep your electromagnetic field strong by as much contact with nature as you can. The earth, she's going to charge you up. She has electricity. She has power. She's already vibing really high in most places. Some places she's still purging her grief, and there's light workers and shadow workers helping her do that, and you may be one of them. But if you go to a pristine place in nature and just charge up, and this needs to be like a daily thing. So if you're in a city, make sure you have access to a park or a backyard or something. And if you're near, a forest, then even better, because nature is going to charge you up, and she's going to give you her really high vibe frequency, and you're going to attune with her, and she's going to give you codes. The sun is also giving you codes. So as you're feeling the sunlight, you can name it and you can say, thank you, conscious, intelligent information. And you can command it to activate your DNA in your body. Now, a lot of times, as you really bring your spirit into your body and you really begin to feel everything, there's going to be pain and grief and anger that comes up. And this is important. And the pain and the grief and the anger are going to help you cleanse your field and cleanse your body. So if grief gets stuck in the heart, it can get in the way of the signal of you accessing the roadmap to heaven on earth, or to safety, or to the high vibe reality that's already right here all around you, just different people living in different realities right next to each other. The way to your high vibe reality is through listening to your heart. But to be able to listen to your heart, you got to get in your body. You got to feel. Hopefully, once you process all the grief and the pain and the anger, you'll get to a point to where your default state is more pleasurable, to where you'll be able to feel the breeze on your skin and be like, ooh, that feels so good, to where you'll be able to eat your food slowly and say thank you to it and savor your water. And that's where you want to get. So you need to be sensitive. And in the world that we are living in, as we're watching society crumble around us and our loved ones going through hard times, there's a lot of grief and pain. So you need to make room for that, but let it move through. Let it just be information. And the better you get at just receiving all of this input, the pleasure and the pain, as just information, then the more you'll be able to navigate and receive the signs to when it's not safe here, it's time to leave, you need to leave. Because there's a chance that many of you have already been getting those signals for years. This isn't the job for you. It's time to leave. This isn't the relationship for you. It's time to leave. This isn't the town for you. It's time to leave. But you've been numbing. So you're basically like a frog that's sitting in a slowly boiling pot of water that's not jumping out, and it's just like slowly getting hotter. So if you want to have the oomph and the courage and the ability, the power to jump out, you have to allow yourself to feel, because that's where it's going to come from. So sometimes when there's a big political movement of social justice or big change, first there has to come anger. So you don't want to hold on to anger and just be an angry person your whole life, be a victim as your identity. However, going through a process of anger, of feeling, anger happens when there's a boundary violation. So feeling the boundary violation and then reestablishing your boundaries. That's what anger is for. Anger is to help you identify when there's been a boundary violation and reestablish your boundaries. It's just like when you get a splinter and then you get inflamed and red and your body kind of pushes it out. That's what anger is. So anger is important to help you reestablish your boundaries. So if your electromagnetic field is weak and down and damaged because your boundaries have constantly been violated, then going through an anger process could be helpful. Likewise, grief. There's so much grief and there's so much to grieve for. And even if you grieve it all this year, next year there will be new things to grieve for. So we need to get really good at grieving and just making space for it and allowing it to come and go as it needs, especially as we're living through the collapse of society. So, because if you are holding grief in your heart, then you could just be feeling anxious. And if you're feeling anxious, like you're not going to be getting really clear signals about where you need to go or what you need to do or what person is good for you, what situation is good for you. Grief can also just cause like blockages in your heart. So it's really important to grieve. It's really important to feel anger and then let it go. So as you're going through all of these feelings and like resensitization process, let forgiveness be your guiding light. Like allow yourself to go through the storm and the grief and the rage and allow yourself to break down, create a safe space for yourself, work with your inner child. I have some great free breath work on my YouTube channel for working with your inner child and also for clearing all kinds of trauma. So give yourself space to have the storm, hold yourself, or if you need someone else to hold you, find a therapist. My schedule is full now, but you can book a consultation call to see about working with me in the future. I have a wait list right now. But so let yourself feel the storm, and then once you're done, you will feel better. You will feel better. You will feel clean. Like when the rain comes and cleans everything away, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel fresh, and your signal will be clear. The dust is gone from the air. Everything's fresh. The earth is coming to life. That's how you'll feel after you let yourself process the grief and the pain and the anger. And the grief and the pain and the anger, allowing them to move through while keeping forgiveness as your guiding light, and let it take as long as it takes. That will empower you to have a very strong electromagnetic field, which in and of itself will protect you, and it will clear out your heart so that you can receive your own inner guidance from yourself. Because I don't know the roadmap for you. Only your own heart knows the roadmap for you. And your heart is dreaming of a magical life. If you're listening to this video, your heart already knows what it wants. You've been dreaming of this your whole life. You know what you want and you can do it.